Hello everyone, welcome to Crypto Morning, Thursday, October 3rd, 2024. The market is on edge due to Middle East tensions and macro factors. Stock markets are stable, but crypto markets have weakened recently. Bitcoin's down, but still holding key levels we identified in recent days. Let's take a look. Is the really good news of the day. Sometimes we feel like we're right on the edge of the precipice. Frankly, that's the case here still. We can feel the edge of the precipice. You have to keep faith. At some point, it's impossible to know why, but the market, when we're at the very bottom, will turn around and explode upwards, and that's a practical indicator. 35 billion in open interest. It's been a very long time since we've seen that, and it usually indicates market peaks. I hope this will be confirmed this time. Generally, we're not far from a market top or bottom. In our case, we're likely at a market bottom, which is usually quite effective. We hope this indicator will work. XRP is crashing while Bitwaves filed an S1 for an XRP ETF. First analysis, as usual, we're happy. It's good news. But after seeing the Ethereum ETF, we wonder if it's not such good news after all. Oddly, I'm not sure if it's related, but the XRP token took a big hit. Let's look at what happened last night. Franklin Templeton, one of the largest investment firms in the US, plans to launch funds, particularly bonds. What I don't get is why they're on Aptos, but it's good news for Aptos anyway. Franklin Templeton started doing bonds on Polygon a few months ago. Not sure why it's on Aptos now, but it's good. Maybe they're using multiple chains for risk management. Let's check Monero's price again. It's taken a hit. I own Monero and it's been delisted from Kraken for us in Europe. Obviously, Europe isn't too fond of Monero. Monero was delisted from Binance too. The token took a big hit, nearly doubled after falling. Let's look. Will it recover? I think it will. And I want to say thank goodness for DEX because, you see, really think long term. When it comes to these things, centralized exchanges are really quite dangerous. Everyone in the press keeps saying, get your tokens off centralized exchanges. I get it more as time goes on. Right now, I've got lots of tokens because I'm staking them, but soon I'll start gradually moving them out and selling anyway. When I've had big amounts on centralized exchanges, I usually don't feel great. This news reminds us of the basic rule, not your keys, not your coins. Here's the paradox. Does this mean the token will perform incredibly well? But Chainlink's been stagnant for months, even though we keep hearing daily news about tokenization and its use of their proof of reserve offer. We saw it recently with Coinbase. We always have good news, funds working with them. They're partnering globally. Everyone wants to work with them. Everyone loves them. But the token barely moves, you know? So maybe there's a huge gap between its current value and what they're achieving. I think it could perform really well, but for now, we have to admit that the peers aren't great. I think PayPal's recent moves are a huge success story. PayPal's already a payment system. But what they're doing now is a clever double or triple play. They launched PYQSD, their stablecoin. It took a while, but they finally did it. Not sure about the timing, but they've now reached over $8 billion in valuation. It's growing steadily and becoming a massive business. Now with MoonPay and PayPal, you can buy PYQSD. They're spreading it more, and PYQSD is both a payment system and a gateway to crypto. You start with stablecoins, then you can branch out. They're working very professionally, and their strategy is becoming clearer over time. It's like we imagined with Twitter. We've been talking about it for a decade. They might launch something like WeChat in Asia with crypto payments. We're thinking coins. Nothing's happened for years. PayPal hasn't said a word, but slowly, I think they're building something really powerful. And now there's some good news that'll make people happy. I don't know if anyone in the community likes Gary Gensler. Tell me if you do. I'm thinking even beyond the crypto sector. One of the SEC's top directors, practically Gensler's right-hand man, is leaving. Of course, everyone's wondering if Gary Gensler is next. We're just a month away from the elections now. If Trump wins, it could be the icing on the cake for crypto. As I said, it might get pretty wild. But I think even if Democrats win, there won't be a negative impact. However, changes in SEC leadership will have an impact. We'll keep an eye on all that. The market map looks better than yesterday. Wormhole's performing exceptionally well with huge volumes in a tough market. CFX is doing great too. I'm really pleased with these tokens. I've been saying for months it's time to accumulate these tokens. Flare is also showing a strong performance. So after XRP, we'll see them rise. It's unbelievable. Incredible to lose so much in so little time, despite the good news. These days, though, we're seeing huge volumes, likely till week's end. Over 40 billion is enormous. Yesterday it was 50, now it's 40. 20 billion on Ethereum alone. As for technical analysis, there's no need to stress over every little dip. But if we look at one thing, it's always hope, never give up. Here we bounced off the 200-day moving average. Here we made another red candle right on cue, and we seem to be bouncing back. I'm looking at the 4-hour chart now, so it appears to be positive. And on the daily chart, it's incredibly precise. Look at the daily huge uncertainty candle, and we bounce right on the 50-day moving average. So for now, we're holding steady. And as I say, even if we don't hold it's a psychological level as the 50-day MA is visual, but even if we drop below, if we stay above these levels, so above 57,000 or so, I'd say we're still in our higher lows cycle. A first, a second, a third, and hopefully a fourth. Maybe it'll happen here. We're in for a wild ride. For now, it's holding up. Let's hope it holds. I think we'll have answers by week's end on geopolitics, economic calendar, macroeconomy, and US unemployment. XRP is incredible. Like the bull market, it was tough till the end. For XRP holders, it was challenging throughout. We left the triangle, entered a bull flag. We exited, then crashed in 3 days. Well, 3 days, mind you. That's why I always say, daily validation needs weekly confirmation. We didn't get weekly validation, unfortunately, but it's just postponed, I'd say. Next is water. Not sure if it's the Vitalik effect or other news, probably not. But momentum stays good in this complex context. Lastly, Monero, a token for which I maintain absolute confidence. Here, Binance is delisting just like before, starting from similar levels. From 170, we might hit 102. At 178, will we reach 110? Is this the pattern each time? But look, we hit 100 and nearly doubled. So there's hope. Especially after March's incredible rise when others pulled back. I think it's one of my favorite tokens in all of crypto. Never forget Monero, they'll try to ban it, but I love it. It's crypto's cash. It's untraceable for newcomers like cash, while Bitcoin is all tracked. If you pay, send money, or move tokens, everything's traced with Bitcoin. Monero uses proof of work, like Bitcoin. It's similar, but sender and receiver details are private. It's essentially digital cash in the crypto world. Personally, I love it. I'm a fan of cash in general, so it's natural for me to have this cash in crypto too. I'm all in for Monero despite the complex situation. That's all from me. Have a great day, stay connected. We'll keep up with the news and wonder when the Favora issue will be resolved. It will eventually, despite the complicated context. Stay strong, everyone. Have a good day.